And yeah.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming. up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards all time. He's also tied for the most second-place finishes. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go season after season without voting the best player in the league as MVP. LeBron said,
"They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels." David, thank you. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like.
Here we go.
On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Wednesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. Here are the starters for line.
And looking hard, I got a great big bodyguard. So step up if you want to get Milky's gonna money.
Up next, the Warriors taking on the Lakers. For the Golden State Warriors, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Lakers, Warriors, the NBA on 2K Sports. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Here are the five for the Lakers. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore. And for Golden State, Draymond plays the 4 with Looney at the 5. Stephen Curry is out there with Damian Lee. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, small forward. Westbrook with it. Green picks him up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. A rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Poole, he's checked in for Lee. And so Westbrook nails both of them. And the Warriors with possession. Right side Curry. Pass to Poole. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
Davis with it. To the inside. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Davis.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Curry, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
It's a treat to watch his ball handling. He has the basketball on a string. Talk to anyone who has guarded Curry. They all talk about his movement. He never stops moving on offense.
James, that's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Westbrook against Curry. Rejected by Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Hits the 3-pointer. Curry's got 5 points. With Curry and his movement, he has to do it in order to get open.
The movement, B.A., makes him easy to play with. Says a lot about his incredible conditioning, an underrated part of his greatness.
A nice shot by Bazemore.
We see a lot of this these days, dueling perimeter games. Bazemore delivering the counterpunch.
Here's Curry. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
That one goes. Count it.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Basket's good. He has 7.
Good recognition by Steph Curry. Quick first step, just an incredible score off the bounce.
Westbrook, the pass to Jordan. Now James, 3-pointer. Rebounded by Green.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bielitsa's checked in. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. Monk, he's checked in for Bazemore. And Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Anthony. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
It's Poole on the wing. The 3 from Curry. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Curry against Nunn. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 9.
What a shot by Steph Curry. It's the confidence and the soft touch that makes it look easy.
Anthony with a screen on Wiggins. James with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. And James gets it to go.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Curry. Rejected by James.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot.
Anthony with a screen on Curry. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. Outside Curry, down low. Here's Looney. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to James. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 6. Now Curry. 27 points his last game. Into the lane. Over Nunn. Curry gets the bucket.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Here's James. It'll count. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers ahead. They're up by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Look who's coming out onto the court.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
We've got Andre Iguodala. Moody is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Otto Porter, and it's Green in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Well, throughout the career of Otto Porter Jr., he became a very strong outside shooter, Smitty.
It took him 3 years in this league to become a three-point threat. Since then, though, he's been fantastic, B.A. Career average hovers right around 40%.
Throws it up high. And finished off by Davis.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Poole outside.
Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
And now the Lakers starting group, and they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore, and so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. James with it. From downtown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Well, a lot of guys have made a splash in free agency, but no one's done it like LeBron. He's transformed entire franchises overnight.
Three shots.
Won a few times.
And he's good on the first of three. And this is year one of LeBron's two-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Here's Curry. Westbrook with the block. Now here's James. A second chance effort. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Green. Curry against Westbrook. Curry passes to Green. And James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Curry, good.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
LeBron shot is off.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's Curry. A rebound by the Lakers. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Davis, the pass to James. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Davis missing. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Oh, boy, that was the kind of effort coaches love to see. So active, such energy at the defensive end.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
A bit of a rivalry matchup in this one, Clark. You think we'll see any chippy play because of it?
You know, B.A., I don't think they'll go looking to start something in this game. But you know what? I don't think they'll avoid it if things go south either. So buckle up.
And the Lakers starting five. The big three for this team all out.
Oh, hey, how about that? Big time right there. Big time.
Woo.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Now here's Curry. No good on the shot. Westbrook with the defensive effort. Pass to James. Davis with a screen on Wiggins. Shot's good by James. James has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Now here's Curry over Westbrook. Curry's shot is off. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Bazemore. They get the rebound. Davis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Once AD gets the ball inside, he's about there. And a little power takes care of the rest.
Curry against Westbrook. Tries the 9-footer. And the jumper is on the mark.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Westbrook, the pass to James. They set the pick. The Warriors pull it in. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. And once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how...
And these teams both among the league's better defenses. Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, is it getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defense?
The simple answer, Kevin, is no. We're still...
Tonight, two teams that love to run. Smitty, the NBA keeps getting faster and faster.
You know, we all love scoring, and we love when teams play fast. But on the defensive end, you have to get stops. Usually the teams that can do both, run fast and score and play defense, they win.
Here are the five for the Lakers. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook, the point. LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore. Well, we can expect a lot of transition buckets in this one, Chris.
Here we go.
How much fun is it to play in matchups like this, man?
Come on, man. Everybody loves a game like this. Look, as soon as the shot comes off the rim, put on your track shoes and get out.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook, the point. LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore. And here's Curry. Fires from deep. Rebound, Anthony Davis. He can't get that one to fall. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Here's Bazemore. 11 points for him last game against Memphis. Pass to Davis. Over Curry. Davis misses.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
And C. Webb is a superstar big man who can play power forward or center. It's interesting to compare the talents of Anthony Davis with a great like Tim Duncan.
That's tough for both of them. Elite two-way talents, and both of them will go down as all-time greats. Oh, very effective. Once he gets this close, I mean, Westbrook knows he has what it takes to capitalize.
Up top, Curry lets it go from deep. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 so far. Westbrook, the pass to James. Westbrook with a screen on Wiggins. James with the ball. Now Wiggins defending.
You see defenders thinking about stepping in front of LeBron, but you also have to have the will to sacrifice your body.
Curry passes to Wiggins. The kick out. Curry shoots over Westbrook. Curry with another miss.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Here's Bazemore. Westbrook, the pass to James. Over Wiggins. Here's Jordan. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Drains the triple.
A typical unselfish play from Curry. He's always ready to move the ball to a ready shooter.
Westbrook finds James. To the paint. And Davis slams it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Lee misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8. For them. A nice shot by Bazemore.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Outside Curry. On target from range. Curry's. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Kent Bazemore is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Now here's Curry. And the layup is good.
So good at staying in control. Curry isn't afraid of attracting contact on the way up.
James passes to Westbrook. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Curry against James. James with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Poole, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Jordan Poole.
Westbrook against Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Curry's got his second bucket on the night.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
And there's James from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. you can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings. LeBron's got the career numbers. But I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
And he drops the first. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Now, here is James. We saw him with 19 his last time out. No problems knocking that one down.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Davis. Second chance effort. Jordan. Oh, and he got it.
And 2 conference rivals squaring off tonight, Steve. This has the feel of a playoff game.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up.
Now here's Curry, and now the Lakers starting group. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore.
On the drive, Curry is so tricky. Able to find the cracks in the defense and score.
LeBron passes to Davis. Back to LeBron. Davis with a screen on Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Curry with it. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
And the bank step is so effective. Those high percentage looks, they look easy.
LeBron kicks to Davis. And finished off by LeBron.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Curry. He had 27 points last game, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 6 points.
Good way to start this game if you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Green against Davis for 3. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Davis. He's got 5.
It was already difficult enough to stop LeBron. Now he's got the consistency from range.
Here's Curry, and there are the Warriors now.
And tonight, 2 vet. Teams, Graham. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Now here's Curry and the Lakers starting 5. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore.
Creative finisher at the rim. Chef Curry cooking.
James outside. And the 3 off target. Now here's Curry. Shoots over Westbrook. Curry's shot is off. Here's Bazemore, hounded by Wiggins. Here's James. No good, a bit long that time. Westbrook against Curry. And we're about a minute into the first. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Oh, Steph turns it up despite his slight frame. Steph takes it up strong inside. He gets some free throws.
And he makes a first. Cool. He's checked in for Lee.
2 shots.
good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
There's Davis with the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Oh, it looks like Davis is in his BAG today. I mean, his ability to stretch the floor is huge.
On the wing, Curry, pounded by Westbrook. Curry.
And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. Brett, these teams know each other very well.
Always fun to see in these kind of matchups, Kevin, if a coaching staff on either side decides to throw a wrench in the works and play a player or a combination of players that the other team is not expecting. Like you said, they know each other very well, but who will execute tonight? They'll get...
This is second nature. All is automatic. You fools hurt.
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew. Hey, Allie.
Brian, thank you.
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. Here are the five for the Lakers. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore. And for Brooklyn, Durant the three with Griffin at the four. Joe Harris out there with James Harden. And it's Claxton in at the five down low. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
Harris passes to Durant. Takes one from 10 feet, and the jumper is good.
You get the sense KD can have and make any shot on the floor. This guy's so creative, he can wreak havoc.
Westbrook with a screen on Durant. Pass to Bazemore. Three-pointer, no good. This one for three. Rebound by the Lakers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Brooklyn with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Launches a 3. And James Harden pulls it down. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And Durant gets it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game.
Boy, this guy a multifaceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love, but that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
Well, because of the size, Kevin Durant can get a clean look from mid-range pretty much any time he wants.
And Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track program to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world, and obviously as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on companies and products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Russell Westbrook on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Here's Westbrook. James outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. Kept alive. Davis. Tipped.
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the prowl.
Here's Durant. Harris on the wing. The 3 is up. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Bazemore. To the middle. Griffin pulls down the board.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 10 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Outside Davis. Back to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Davis. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The 3, James. The rebound by the Nets.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
With the floater. Durant's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Shots blocked. Durant against Westbrook. Shoots over Westbrook. Nice shot by Durant. He's got 12.
Oh, my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Westbrook, the pass to James. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Davis with a screen on Harden. Here's James. James can't get that one to fall. And here's Durant. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Mills with it on the court for the Lakers. Kendrick Nunn out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Carmelo Anthony. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Monk in at the small forward position. And Aldridge with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Well, Doris, with so much focus placed on the three ball, would you agree that it's become a shooter's league now?
Oh, unequivocally, B.A. Range shooting is always going to be in high demand, and the reason is it puts such pressure on your defense to guard the full length and breadth of the court. And so if you can shoot it, it matters if you have no other skill. If you can shoot it at a high level, you will have a place in today's NBA.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Pass to Anthony. Outside Monk. Clock at 4. Back to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
Now here's Mills. Guarded closely. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now Mills. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Aldridge with the bucket.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Out to the right wing. Back to Rondo. Left side, Nunn. Outside, Rondo. There's a screen by Anthony. And Rondo, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Mills. There's a screen by Aldridge. And there's the drive. Ooh, Howard with a block.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
And the basket by Monk.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Outside Mills. Pass to Brown. Over to the left wing. Outside Mills. Carter from outside. And the Nets, another three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Fires hitting the triple.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
Outside Mills. Aldridge with the bucket. Aldridge has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Pass to Nunn.
Last 2 minutes to play.
And he banks in the layup.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now here's Mills. Checked by Rondo. Outside Mills to the inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Nets in second.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Johnson. Harris is checked in for Carter. And it's James Harden in for Mills. That's tipped. Brown with the steal. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harris outside. On the wing, Durant. The floater, and it's blocked by Davis.
Oh, one of the game's great shot blockers. AD's a smart defender who's usually in position to make a play on the ball.
A minute 15 left in the second quarter. Clock is at 3.
Wow, what a credit to DeAndre Jordan. Just tremendous defense. Uses his length to alter that shot.
Westbrook with a screen on Harris. Here's James. Good on the 13-footer. James has got his second bucket of the night.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
On the wing, Durant. Fires the 3. And the Nets miss again. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Davis with a screen on Harris. Pass to Davis. Here's Bazemore, defended by Brown. Bazemore drives. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
They've done a great job of protecting the ball tonight. That's just their first turnover.
20 seconds left to play in the first half. Brown finds Durant. Durant with another miss. Here's Westbrook. And so it's the...
Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And now the Lakers starting group. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with DeAndre Jordan.
You know, James came into the league in 2003, and despite that fact, he still plays the game with the desire and zest of a rookie. Still scrapping for offensive boards on occasion.
KD can't get it to go. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
They grab their own miss. The Nets on offense. Now Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
And KD drops them both.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Now here's Davis. Shoots over Griffin. And it's Davis missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Durant against LeBron. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts the move on. Good on the shot. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Here's James after the basket by Brooklyn. Outside for Davis. Back to Jordan. Second chance shot. LeBron trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now here's Durant. Last time out he had 38 points. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bazemore with it, picked up by Harris. Fires the three. Westbrook, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Durant. The dish to Griffin. Pass to Harden. James against Durant. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Anthony comes in for James. Now here's Durant. And it's off the back rim, no good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Bazemore passes to Davis. Outside Westbrook. Anthony sets the pick for Westbrook. And it's KD with the rebound. And this sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
A three-pointer, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's Westbrook. Oh, that was terrific!
My goodness! Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Here is Durant to end the run, and it's good for two.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight.
Here we go.
Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore. Now here's Durant, 5 to shoot. Harden finds Harris. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
And there's James from the arc. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Now here's Durant. Pass to Harden. There's the triple. And the Nets, another three.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
Westbrook outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. James outside. Back to Davis. James outside. From the arc. Can't get it to drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
Now here's Durant. Last game out, he had 38 points. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Next ball.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Harris passes to Durant. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Down low. Soft touch off the glass.
I just love the ball movement.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
The three, Durant. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Which crowd is second is going to win the free t-shirt toss? Come on, let me hear you. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
The 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. Number 1, Joe Harris.
Distance shooters are so accurate these days. It's a real honor to have topped that list.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2 played so far. Westbrook right side. Outside Davis. 6 to shoot. Westbrook with a screen on Griffin. There's Davis with the 3. Trying to get back on track. And the layup is good by James.
And the lid comes off the basket. After 4 straight misses, they finally get one.
James against Durant. Outside for Harden. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. They're just consistent from distance all night.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Over James. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Back to Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide open teammates.
Harris finds Durant. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires it from 18. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Westbrook. And here's Jordan. Now James. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Nice touch on the jumper. Even at this stage in his career, LeBron's floor spacing ability continues to evolve.
Now here's Durant. Over James. Durant's shot is off.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Davis, the pass to James. That one drops for him. He's got 6.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Here's Durant. And counted from 12 feet.
If you give KD the mid-range, he'll take it. He's an efficient scorer from pretty much anywhere.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Nets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The Lakers trail. James Johnson is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Javon Carter. And it's Mills in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Dunking is second nature to LeBron. All he needs is ideal positioning, and he's golden.
Outside Mills. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so, B.A. Obviously, championships matter. But I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
Howard finds James. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Mills. Here's Howard. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Sneaky shot blocker. James Johnson is not the biggest guy, but he has the reach to do it.
The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Howard. Pass to Monk. Anthony outside. Nunn with it. Back to Anthony. Left side, Nunn. Great D that time from Aldridge. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Outside Mills. There's a screen by Aldridge. Mills with it, and Rondo picks him up defensively. Here's Aldridge, and then Aldridge with the dunk.
So skilled at catching on the move. Aldridge, the consummate pick-and-roll partner.
The Lakers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Anthony. That one's wide left. The Nets with a lead. Outside Mills. There's a screen by Aldridge. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Johnson finds Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. And here's Carter. Monk covers. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Monday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And here are the Lakers. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Some room here for Anthony. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Outside Mills. There's a screen by Aldridge. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The crafty vet, Aldridge, positioning himself well to score, get fouled, or both.
First free throw is good. Brooklyn making some changes. Millsap, he's checked in for Johnson. Durant comes in for Carter. And it's James Harden in for Mills. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so Aldridge nails them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside, Rondo. Count that one.
What marvelous handles by Rondo, really pulling the carpet out from the defense.
Outside Harden. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Millsap. And Harris is subbed in for Brown. Now here's Westbrook. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Oh, denied by Durant.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And it's Westbrook off the drive. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Griffin passes to Durant. A minute 20 left in the first half. The shot's good. Durant's got 13.
The offensive arsenal of Durant is limitless. He fills it up so fast in a multitude of ways.
Westbrook with the miss. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Durant against Davis. Durant, the pass to Harris. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Now shooting 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. James is checked in for Rondo. He does not get the second one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And he nails the third. 55 seconds left in the second period. Westbrook, the pass to James. Davis, a screen. Lets the three fly. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Harden. Here's Griffin. That one rolls around and rims out. The Lakers trail. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Durant. And again, it's the Nets missing. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Nets. They're up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hi, folks. Time to hear from our experts, Big Diesel and Kenny the Jet. We've got a duel. You've both experienced being the top 2 players on your respective teams.
That's generous.
Oh, yes, sir. All right, now let's break down the first half. It's been a productive game so far for the Brooklyn Nets. Appreciate you joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for the Lakers. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Kent Bazemore is out there with DeAndre Jordan. James can't get it to go. The Nets shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. James against Durant. Back to Griffin. For 3, here's Harris. And no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Westbrook, the pass to Davis. And he drives in. And Davis slams it home.
I see the work that AD has put in, using the handle, beating defenders to the spot, then the quality finish.
Durant against Westbrook. Durant, the pass to Griffin. For 3, here's Harris. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Yep, that one's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Griffin outside. James against Durant. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Westbrook against Harden. And the basket by Westbrook. Westbrook's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Durant against James. Durant, pass to Harris. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Harris has got 8 points.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Lakers. It's the t-shirt bonanza. I'm telling you, we got t-shirts for everybody. But we only give them out to the loudest fans. You want one? Let's go. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group, and the Lakers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. Monk, he's checked in for Bazemore. And Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook. Nunn, the pass to Howard. Anthony right side. Here's Monk. The rebound by Carter. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Inside. Here's Millsap. The Lakers with a rebound.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
James, that's good.
Over his Hall of Fame career, LeBron James has worked hard on his three-point shot, becoming a solid shooter.
Pass to Carter. Now Brown. He shoots a 3. The rebound by Nunn.
Kendrick Nunn came into the league as a scorer. He's trying to improve as a playmaker, doing a nice job of balancing both acts.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Millsap, a screen on Nunn. Pass to Millsap. Ooh, Howard with a block. James passes to Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Point guard skills and a power forward's body. The unique versatility of LeBron James.
You know, Smitty, with Nunn, he's looking to improve how he gets his teammates in a rhythm.
You're right. Ideally, that's what you want from a lead guard. He can lead a second unit or start games and can still get his own shot whenever he wants.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Anthony. Johnson with the defensive effort.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Outside Mills. Millsap, a screen on Nunn. Pass to Brown. Now here's Millsap. Nunn defends. Millsap against Nunn. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
So it's the Lakers now. James outside. The 3. The shot no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, up 5. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Durant the 3 with Griffin at the 4. Joe Harris out there with James Harden. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The shot. Durant, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Westbrook. Yep, that one goes.
What relentless energy from Westbrook on the drive, not letting the defense get in his way.
And here's Durant. And it's blocked by Davis. And he's able to get it back. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Jordan's checked in for Rondo.
We talk about Durant being the total package. This is the perfect example. Exceptional pass.
Here's Bazemore, guarded by Durant. Here's Westbrook. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's got to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Durant, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He has won multiple NBA scoring titles. Durant was built to put up buckets.
Westbrook outside. Aldridge against Davis. Over Aldridge. Brooklyn with the board. Harden's got 4 rebounds in the game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Up top, Griffin. Aldridge passes to Griffin. They double team Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Aldridge. Out to Harris. The 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
His first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
Brooklyn making some changes. Millsap comes in for Aldridge. And it's Brown in for Griffin. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. No coverage that time. And the Lakers lead by 4.
He can do it all. Bazemore not afraid to take the critical shots.
Outside Durant. Pass to Millsap. Stolen by Davis. Here's Bazemore. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
Millsap finds Durant.
Fourth quarter.
And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Anthony. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Durant against Davis. Outside Harden. Looking to end the run. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
They want to take it to trial, so we take it to trial, but that little going through it. He was just holding it down for his men because he wasn't the one that was doing it. He done copped out to this lie, called home and he found all his men. He looked up to the sky like, why? Because he locked in the and he can't slide. Off, break loose when that man cry. You can see the in his eyes. That if he wants you, that is verified. And he went back in this and he thought to himself like, I feel a little stupid. He got a big in the crib, but he's stuck in the gym and he can't even use it. He want to retrial and take back everything that he said because he know he ain't do it. Little homie a real, he done made a decision already and he's sticking to it. Yeah, he's sticking to it. Yeah. Yeah. Father.
Let's go. the game. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Burn away our carbon beam.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast. And DA, take it away. Clearly. David, thank you.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And now the Lakers starting group. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Kent Bazemore. Now here's Durant. The 17-footer. He squares up and sinks it. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Ooh, nice touch on the jumper from Davis. He knows he has the coaching staff's blessing to take these shots.
Durant finds Harden. Back to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
I love how under control Irving is. I mean, he doesn't let the shot clock dictate his shot selection. He has excellent patience.
Here's James, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Irving. LeBron against KD. Back to Irving, the three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Playing with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, Kyrie's learned to operate off the ball.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Howard. Griffin against Davis. Outside Westbrook. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Durant. Last time out he had 38 points. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. KD looking around. Passes it to Irving. And here's Harden for 3. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities. Great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid in realizing when one of his guys is open.
Harden binds KD. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. It's Durant on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Durant's got 5 points so far.
It's like he was created in my player. Durant is 7 feet tall with a sweet stroke.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, I want to hear you. Who, you, let's go. And you're Brooklyn.
And a new group in for the Nets. Paul Millsap is checked in for Aldridge. Joe Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jordan, he's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Davis. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Here's Rondo. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector. A moment to check out the numbers for Nunn. How he did last season. Came in about 14 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Year one, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself, but talent-wise, he's definitely got it in.
And the first one drops.
I mean, having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
And so he hits both. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. Anthony against KD. Brown outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Hits the three-point bomb.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3-ball.
James in the post. Harris is there. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, come on. Hall of Fame, athleticism, and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now, here's Mills. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Anthony. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. James up top, guarded by KD. And it's James missing. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
What an athletic play by Durant, rocketing off the floor.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Nets out in front, up by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA.
I just go back to being in my backyard.
Oh, it is indeed the English angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Anthony. Kendrick Nunn out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Bazemore at the 3.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out games. So that's just common sense, because when you don't, it hurts you for this type of mistake.
Here is Harden, following the bucket by the Lakers. Millsap trying to get open, and the basket by Harden. Harden's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Right side Irving. Here's Harden on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got his second bucket of the night. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Millsap trying to get open, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And really, Harden is even dangerous when he's looking to score. Even when the defense gets physical with him, he takes the contact, he powers through it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. The Lakers also with a sub. Howard's checked in.
At the line, one time.
Free throw drops for Harden. You know, Chris, I remember back in the day, and at one point in the Western Conference, they had they had Tim Duncan, they had Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles. You can't forget about guys like Nowitzki. We had to play two ways then. If you were a 4, you were a 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in the week's work.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Westbrook, and nothing is falling for him right now.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Harden scanning the floor. Takes it off the glass. Harden's got 10.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss, but we'll see how long they can make this last.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Griffin. Brown comes in for James Harden. That's Mills in for Irving. And then for the Lakers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Anthony Davis. LeBron comes in for Anthony. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Lakers trail by 12. 1:53 left here in the second. Pass to Howard. Top the key, Bazemore. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. Outside for Rondo. And there's the pass to Bazemore. Trying to end the drought. The offensive rebound. And Jordan has it in the corner. Pass to Howard. Over Aldridge. They shoot again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His first foul.
He can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
and not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the second free throw, good.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
We're giving t-shirts to the loudest section in the building. Come on, who wants it? Get loud. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Lakers in 5th.
And that tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. I mean, it wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
.109 left to play here in the half. KD finds Brown. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 11. Outside Rondo. Pops it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Brown outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Bazemore. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can create major issues.
And finished off by KD.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Lakers shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. LeBron against Harris. James looking around. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got 7 points.
And the amount of work LeBron has put into his three-pointer, isn't it evident? Now, dangerous.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
And now we turn our attention back to the first half. What a performance by Kevin Durant.
He gets on a roll, and defensively, before you know it, you've lost control of the situation. I'm not sure how you can slow this guy down now. He's primed for an excellent second half.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here is Irving after LeBron James's miss. Durant against LeBron. Back to Harden. From the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
This is Harden's mindset. Consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch.
Westbrook scanning the floor. James in the post. Defended by Durant. And it's James missing. That's leading by 13. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's KD. Again, the Nets for 2.
Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going to be knocked down. It's going on.
Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Davis with a screen on Durant. Shoots from the elbow. And that one's good. James has got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Durant. 11 points in the game. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 13.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Passes to Bazemore. Back to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. And he makes good on the layup. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the ball handling moves of James are sensational. Effortlessly slicing through the D with his quickness.
And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Westbrook. Goes back up. Howard misses. Brooklyn leading by 13. Durant down low. Working on James. And Durant gets it to go.
And once Durant turns it on, there's no slowing him down. This is how lethal of a scorer he is.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Westbrook a screen on Durant. Back to Westbrook. Feeds it to Bazemore. From deep. James, no good.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just won in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Griffin trying to get open. Again, the Nets for 2.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Come on, make some noise! All right, who's coming onto the court? Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Millsap's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Kent Bazemore. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 10 points.
Let the big man eat. Get Davis the rock in this area, and he'll take care of the rest.
KD against Davis. Durant kicks to Harris. Millsap trying to get open. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by KD. 8 points for him.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Now here's Anthony. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jordan against KD. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Rebound the Lakers.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jordan finds Westbrook. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
Because of Westbrook's dynamic driving ability, sometimes the defense will give him some space from deep.
KD against Davis. KD passes to Harden. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Nets lead by 18.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Brooklyn's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant. Millsap dishes to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it has to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's KD. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
That's the way you want to end a quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Kent Bazemore. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Davis in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Nunn. Harden missing his last shot. And he comes up with the deuce.
Now, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker. Just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
And here's Harden. Dishes at the Mills. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's James. And another basket for the Lakers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Bazemore. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Anthony. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Bazemore against Harden. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Bazemore. Harden, no good. Lakers trail by 20. Davis kicks to LeBron. Lets it go with a 3. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mills finds Harris. Now Harden. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Now here's LeBron. Another shot. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
It's Harden with the drive. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
They're playing at different speeds. Harden can lull you to sleep by dribbling. A moment later, flat right by.
To the paint. Shot from 12. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Davis.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
All right, everybody. Who wants that t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for Gooo.
changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Millsap. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Patty Mills. Now, here is Harden. Outside Durant, back to Harden. Irving for three. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. Russell Westbrook in for Rajon Rondo.
Russell Westbrook.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. It's good.
Oh, the flashy ball handling of Westbrook. So clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Durant for three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Durant's got 22.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Now, here's Bazemore. Basket counts.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Outside, KD. Kicks it to Griffin. Harden against Bazemore. Off with the layup.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And this is going to...
Oh, that was something else.
Gracious. Now, he uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above-the-rim finisher.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Durant. Back to Irving. Over Westbrook. Irving can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. LeBron drives in. He dishes it to Westbrook. Over Irving. Off the left rim and out. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now here's Griffin. Irving kicks to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Harden. And Davis sends it back.
You see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness. Reading the game.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Now, that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
The pass to Mills for the three. Off target. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA.
Well, we think of these teams and we think of defense, Doris, and that usually leads to a pretty hard-fought game.
BA, every inch of real estate between the lines will be contested tonight. Neither of these teams will give an inch. I expect it to be tight, physical, and hard-fought.
And the Lakers starting five. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Kent Bazemore is out there with Dwight Howard. Now here is James. Shoots over Durant. And the shot no good, a bit short. High post Aldridge. Outside Irving. Driving in. He's off on that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Westbrook with it. Second shot opportunity. Howard's shot's good.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Durant against James. Pass to Griffin. Right side, Irving. Back to Griffin. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Harden. Connects from downtown.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Now here's Davis. Up top, Westbrook. They grab their own miss. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Durant, the pass to Aldridge. The 3-ball. Harden can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
You know, I'm not sure James Harden has ever been labeled a point guard, despite the fact that he's a great facilitator. But last year, boy, that's exactly what he became. He took that challenge and ran with it.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Durant. Last game out, he had 38 points. Out to the right wing. Westbrook against Irving. Shoots over Westbrook. And that one's good. Irving. And it was Kyrie Irving who vocalized that Harden should play the point.
You never know exactly what Kyrie's thinking, but boy, his IQ is unbelievable. He knew the dynamic between himself, Harden, and Durant, and when he told James to play the point guard, that is when this team took off.
Now here's Durant.
First quarter.
Pass to Griffin. On the wing, Harden. Let's go with a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Outside Davis. Now here is James. James can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Durant against James. 18 feet out. And Durant gets it to go.
Now, Kevin Durant entered the league as an efficient mid-range shooter, and that has not gone away as part of...
Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Kent Bazemore. 5 to shoot. James misses.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Durant dishes to Irving, and Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And the first one at the line is good.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
Now here's LeBron. Takes a 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You know, the strategy used to be in defending LeBron, make him shoot jump shots, long jump shots. He's countered that strategy by becoming a knockdown three-point shooter.
Durant up top, covered by LeBron. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's LeBron. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Tries again, and it's Davis laying it in.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Here's KD. Passes it to Irving.
Second foul. Dwight Howard. His first foul. Team second.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now Kevin Durant. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Durant.
And these teams both look to operate in the post more than most, Grant. Why is that becoming rarer these days, you think?
Well, with modern zone defenses, it's easier to help and catch the ball handler off guard. So today's post scores have to possess vision to be truly effective.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Dwight Howard out there with Kent Bazemore. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
Westbrook with a screen on Durant. Here's James. And too long on the shot. James against Durant. Pass to Griffin. Irving against Westbrook. Irving, the pass to Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with the 3. High post Davis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
And here's Durant. Last game out, he had 38 points. Outside for Irving. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Shoot first kind of guard. Kyrie Irving doesn't waste any time.
James passes to Howard. Aldridge pulls down the board.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Outside Irving. Ooh, Howard with a block. And here they come. Here's Westbrook. And Durant with the block.
Good aggression from KD on D. Hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Pass to Aldridge. The drive by Irving. Back to Aldridge. And that one good.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is James. From behind the arc. The Lakers with another miss.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Here's Durant. Irving against Westbrook. Pass to Aldridge. Harden with it. Launches it. And the net's another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Davis. It's good.
The added strength helping Davis on these physical finishes. Great work from the big man. Well, you need at least 2 stars to win big. It sure helps when they fit together, as well as LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They complement each other perfectly.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Defensive foul. Dwight Howard.
And LeBron said, when Anthony Davis came, we're running our offense through him.
NBA, LeBron's a man of his word. In their first season playing together, James assisted Anthony Davis on more baskets than he had done for any prior teammate, hand and glove.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. Nunn's checked in for Bazemore. And it's Rondo in for Westbrook.